Welcome to Psychology of Humans. Confidence. It's the invisible force that shapes every decision, every interaction, and every achievement in life. It's the quiet belief that you can handle whatever comes next, even when the outcome isn't certain. But what is confidence, really? Where does it come from? And why do some people seem to radiate it effortlessly, while others struggle to find it no matter how capable they are? Today, we'll explore the psychology of confidence, how belief shapes behavior, and how you can strengthen it from the inside out. What confidence actually is. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's not about thinking you're better than others. True confidence is the calm certainty that you're capable. Not perfect, but capable. It's the balance between self-belief and self-awareness. Psychologists define confidence as the belief in your ability to succeed in a specific situation. It's closely tied to what's called self-efficacy, a concept developed by psychologist Albert Bandura. Self-efficacy is your belief in your ability to execute the actions needed to achieve a goal. When your self-efficacy is strong, you take risks, persist through challenges, and recover faster from failure. When it's weak, even simple tasks can feel overwhelming. So confidence isn't fixed, it's situational. You might feel confident socially but uncertain in your career, or the other way around. Understanding that difference is key to building it intentionally. How confidence is built? Confidence begins with experience, but not just success. It's built through small acts of courage, repeated over time. Every time you face fear and take action anyway, your brain rewires itself to expect success. That's neuroplasticity in action, experience literally changing the brain's belief patterns. Bandura identified 4 major sources of confidence. Mastery. Experience is the most powerful source. When you succeed at something difficult, it proves to your brain that you're capable. Each small victory becomes a building block for future belief. Vicarious experience is watching others succeed. Seeing someone like you achieve something sends a signal to your brain. If they can, maybe I can too. Social persuasion. The influence of encouragement. Words of belief from others, a teacher, a friend, a mentor, can temporarily boost confidence enough for you to take that next step. Emotional state, how you feel in the moment. Stress, fatigue, and anxiety can all lower your perceived ability, even if your actual skill hasn't changed. That's why confidence often starts with managing your state of mind. The confidence loop. Confidence creates a self-reinforcing loop. Belief leads to action. Action leads to results, and results strengthen belief. This is known as the confidence-competence loop. When you act with confidence, even imperfectly, you gain experience. Experience builds competence, and competence builds genuine confidence. But hesitation works in reverse. Inaction breeds doubt, and doubt erodes belief. So the fastest way to build confidence isn't waiting to feel ready. It's acting before you feel ready, proving to your brain through experience that you can survive uncertainty. That's the paradox of confidence. It grows from doing, not from thinking. The role of fear and failure. Most people believe they lack confidence because they fear failure. But in truth, failure is where confidence is built. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the willingness to move forward despite fear. Every failure teaches your brain that mistakes aren't fatal, they're feedback. Psychologist Carol Dweck calls this the growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through effort and learning. People with a growth mindset recover from setbacks faster because they don't see failure as a verdict on their worth. They see it as information. So instead of asking, "What if I fail?" ask, "What could I learn if I did?" That small shift reframes failure from threat to teacher, and that's where confidence grows. The illusion of imposter syndrome. Even highly accomplished people often feel like frauds. This is known as imposter syndrome, the belief that your success is undeserved and that you'll eventually be exposed as an imposter. It affects everyone from students to CEOs. Imposter syndrome thrives when your internal standards are higher than reality allows. You compare yourself to others' highlights, not their struggles, and conclude you're falling short. But imposter feelings don't mean you lack competence. They mean you're aware of growth. In fact, studies show that a mild sense of imposterism can actually motivate improvement. The danger only appears when it stops you from taking action. When you feel like an imposter, remind yourself, confidence doesn't come from being flawless. It comes from being authentic, showing up imperfectly. Anyway, how the brain sees confidence neuroscientifically. Confidence is linked to activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and prediction. When you believe in your ability to succeed, this region becomes more active, reinforcing focus and performance. When you doubt yourself, the brain triggers the amygdala, the fear center, which increases anxiety and self-consciousness. This creates a feedback loop between thought and physiology. Your brain interprets hesitation as threat, triggering stress hormones. But when you adopt confident body language, standing tall, breathing deeply, holding eye contact, your physiology sends the opposite message: I'm safe. And that changes how your brain behaves. This is why posture, tone, and presence can create confidence before you even feel it. The mind and body are in constant conversation, and confidence can start from either direction. Confidence and comparison. Nothing drains confidence faster than comparison. Social media intensifies this effect. We're constantly exposed to highlight reels of other people's success. Psychologists call this upward comparison. It can inspire you, or it can paralyze you. The key is to shift comparison from competition to inspiration. Instead of asking, "Why not me?" ask, "What can I learn from them?" Confidence grows when you focus on progress, not perfection. Your only true comparison is who you were yesterday. Practical steps to build confidence: start small, act daily. Confidence builds through repetition. Do one small thing every day that challenges you. Send the message, take the walk, start the task. Each act is a vote for the identity of someone who can. Reframe your self-talk. The voice in your head sets the tone for your reality. Replace "I can't do this" with "I'm learning to do this." Language shapes belief, and belief shapes behavior. Visualize success. Athletes use mental rehearsal to build neural pathways for confidence before competition. Picture yourself succeeding vividly, and often the brain can't always tell the difference between imagination and experience. Keep a success log. Write down small wins and challenges you've overcome. On low confidence days, reread them to remind your brain of your capability. Surround yourself with belief. Confidence is contagious. The people around you either reinforce your potential or your fear. Choose those who see your growth even when you can't. Confidence versus competence. Confidence without competence becomes arrogance. Competence without confidence becomes wasted potential. The balance lies in humility, knowing you can always improve, yet trusting you're already capable enough to start. Confidence isn't pretending you have no doubt. It's saying, "I may not know everything, but I can learn." That mindset keeps you moving forward, which is exactly what confidence is built for. Progress, not perfection. The deeper meaning of confidence: at its core, confidence is trust, not just in yourself, but in life. It's faith that you'll figure things out, even when you don't know how yet. It's not about having control over everything. It's about trusting your ability to respond to anything. Every confident person you admire once stood where you are, uncertain, scared, and unproven. The difference is that they acted anyway. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you create. One decision, one challenge, one belief at a time. So the next time doubt whispers, remember, you don't need to be fearless to move forward. You just need to believe that you're capable of taking the next step. That's confidence. And that's how belief shapes behavior from the inside out. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more insights into the psychology of being human.